Awesome, so you can see that I have slightly adjusted my Instagram profile photo to be closer to the camera so people can recognize my face a little more. Now we get to talk about your Instagram bio. And once again, I'm here on my account page, and you can see the bio is from the words world traveler all the way down to follow me to explore the world together with the little world emoji. So that little section of text right there is your Instagram bio. To edit it, we come into our edit profile, and you can see it's right here. Now, before we edit that, I want to go through the do's and don'ts and the best practices for your bio in order to come up in search results and in order to showcase your account profile to people in order to try and entice them to get them to your website or to follow you on Instagram. Let's jump over to the slide so we can do that now.
So the first and probably most important point that I want to stress when creating your bio is what you really want to do is sell your Instagram account. A lot of people who have a business profile on Instagram actually try and sell products or their services in this bio, which is not really what we want to do. I'm going to go over call to action a little bit later in this module, but for right now, we want people to click the follow button because this is much more important than getting them to buy a product from you, and it's a lot easier too. They don't have to go to your website and spend money. All they have to do is click the little button and make it green on your page. And once they do this, they will get updates, as you know, from your business for the rest of their life. So this is far more important to make sure you sell the follow button. Don't sell your products or services. A good question I like to ask myself when creating a bio is, what would make your target audience click the follow button after reading the bio that you're creating? So if you ask yourself that, you'll come up with answers. It's like, what do they want from you? What do they want to know about your company? What's attractive about it? And what do you stand for? What do you do? Why do they want to support you? Put this inside your bio. This is probably the most important thing you can do. A third little dot point I got here is using appropriate emojis. So I'm going to go through a few account examples coming up. You can see the more lifestyle branded business or the businesses with a funner vibe using emojis to express emotions or feelings. If you don't know what an emoji is, it's just a little emoticon or little smiley faces or pictures of things inside the text. Now, if you're a serious business, I recommend you don't use these. Maybe one or two if it's a picture of an email or something. But for the more fun, lighthearted personal brands, I definitely recommend you use the emojis, and I use them myself and get great results. Again, I'm going to show you examples of all this coming up. A really beneficial exercise that I do for almost every aspect of my Instagram account is I research my competitors or research people who are doing similar things to me and have a similar target audience, and I use that as inspiration for what is working and what's not. I pick and choose different aspects of what I like from each person, and I combine it and make it my own, and I then know that I have a really well optimized, proven to work bio that my competitors have tested for me. So if you're in the pizza business, I'm going to keep going back to this pizza stuff. Look at all the other pizzerias on Instagram, mainly the successful ones. So don't copy someone who doesn't have many followers, but copy the successful ones with lots of followers, lots of comments, lots of interaction, or very close to your pizza store. So you make sure you're getting the similar audience and see what they're doing and use it as inspiration for your bio. So I'm going to now go ahead and show you exactly how to edit your bio. I'm going to show you a little trick that's really helpful to making sure your bio is aesthetically pleasing on your Instagram account page. And this is making the spacing how you want it to look on your Instagram account. If you're going to do it through the app, for some reason Instagram don't pick up the exact spacing that you want, and it always looks a little strange. I'm going to demonstrate this. But the trick is to craft your bio inside the Notes app on your device with the correct spacing and then copy it over to Instagram so it maintains the right format and displays in a very aesthetically pleasing way. Let me go ahead and show you how to do this now.
Great, so we're back in the Instagram app, and I'm going to show you this nifty little trick to get the best character spacing and line spacing on your bio as possible. You can see that I use it on my bio. I've got the emoji at the end of each one of my sentences, and it's very, very succinct, and I like to think well spaced out instead of all being just wherever Instagram decide to put the break in your text. So to do this, you click once again on the edit profile page, come into this information spot right here where your bio is. I'm going to select all, and delete that for now. Now you see, if I try and get the spaces in this little bio tab right here, I can push one, and then when I try and enter, it saves the bio instead of putting a line break in. If I try and space it out like this, you can see that it's using my character count. We only get 150 characters to express what we want to express. And this will work, but it will vary device to device, and it will take up all your characters. So that's not a good solution either. The best way to get the spacing and the right line breaks in your bio is called the notes trick. It's a nifty little trick. And I'm going to come over to my notes like this. And I'm going to do, just to show you, 1, enter, 2, enter, 2, enter, 3, 4. And then what happens when you copy this back into, so 1, 2, 3, 4, it actually copies the line breaks with it and will display on your Instagram profile down there and not use all of your word count. So I'm going to push done. And you can see on my Instagram bio, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 each on a separate line. So this is my bio up here, and you can see that I have it each on the lines that I wanted to. The world emoji's down there at the moment because there's not enough lines on here, but on Instagram it's shown smaller, so it does fit. So I'm going to copy that, come back to my profile, edit profile, come into my little bio box, select all, and paste that on in here. Gonna click done just to see how that comes up. You can see that comes up with the lines that we wanted to come up. So really nifty little trick, and I hope that one helps you out. Go ahead and put in your bio there based on what we chatted about in this lecture. And in the next lecture, I have actually a little bit of surprise for you, so we'll go there now.